Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to like this video down below and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a thing. I'm Ruby and today we are going to talk about brand partnerships. I don't have a ton of experience with brand partnerships, but I have done a few, and anytime I post about brand partnerships over on Instagram, a lot of my followers are super curious as to how I was able to get the partnerships, if I got the stuff for free or not, what kind of requirements they have. So I'm going to talk about all of those things in this video for you guys today. Right off the bat, I just want to say that the 3 brand partnerships that I have landed so far were over on Instagram. They had nothing to do with my YouTube channel. So that is at Ruby Jean Photography if you want to check it out. I'm going to start out by talking about the very first brand that I partnered with, which is Ruth Organics. Ruth Organics first reached out to me via email, and it was actually through an influencer company called Stack Influence. It was actually really simple. They just asked if I was interested. I said yes. They followed up by sending me a link to a list of products that I could choose from. For the very first partnership, they sent me the money to pay for the product through PayPal before I even selected the product. So you click the link, you go and you buy the product that you want on Amazon. They send it to you. They have a requirement that you do a post on your feed. The post has to show your face. The post has to show the product, and you have to use these specific hashtags. They then reached out to me again, and the requirements were a little bit different. You had to talk more about your experience with the product. You used slightly different hashtags. With the second product, I had to go on Amazon again and buy the product, but they didn't send me the money to reimburse me for the product until after I had done my post, submitted that post, and that post had to get approved for all of the requirements, and then they sent me the money to cover the cost of the product via PayPal. Ruth Organics is an organic supplement company, so pretty quickly after I did my first post, I was contacted by another organic supplement company called Code H. So this one was pretty low-key. The owner of the company just sent me an email, asked if I'd be interested in trying some of their products, gave me a list of products that I could choose from. He Venmo'd me the money beforehand. I then used that money to pay for the product on Amazon. They didn't ask me to do any post or anything at all. They just wanted to hear some feedback. So this was a really casual partnership. They had 0 requirements whatsoever, nothing to do with posting or anything. So I don't exactly know what the point was, but I got some free collagen supplements and couldn't say no to that. Okay. Most recently, I was contacted by a fashion brand called Save Lands. Their company sells t-shirts and clothing with sort of environmentally friendly slogans and sayings, and every time you purchase an item of clothing from them, they plant 12 trees. So super up my alley. They sent me a DM on Instagram, asked if I'd be interested in receiving free product in exchange for taking some photos for them. I said yes. And I didn't have any choice as to what they sent me. They just asked for the size of the t-shirt, and I received 4 t-shirts. Here's one of them. And they require that I take photos with all of the t-shirts, that I send them to them in a certain format, that they are in a certain type of location, and then they also ask that I do an unboxing video, and they ask that all of this stuff be done within 2 weeks, and if you follow all of the things that they ask you to do, then there is a chance that you will be asked to do another shoot for them, receive more product from them, etc., etc. Today, I'm actually going to head out and I'm going to shoot the Save Lands products. So I will take you guys along for the ride, but before we do that, I just want to talk a little bit about how I was able to get these brand partnerships, since that's something that people ask me about a lot. The answer is that I'm not exactly sure how I go about getting these brand deals. It's not something that I was really trying to do. I wasn't reaching out to these specific brands or tagging them or anything like that, but I am very consistent with what types of things I talk about on my stories and in my captions. I talk a lot about living an environmentally friendly lifestyle. I talk a lot about taking supplements and my diet and things like that. I use hashtags sometimes that are along the lines of things that would have to do with their brand. So I'm assuming that's how they found me, and because I'm a photographer, I think that's just kind of something that draws brands to you because they always get great images in exchange for you getting some of their product. I also am just very active on my stories, and that is also something that is appealing to brands. They really want you to talk about stuff and, you know, drive traffic over to their page. And so I always try to go above and beyond when I do get a partnership. I, of course, do all of the requirements, but then I like to do a little bit of extra as well. So I will show you guys how I'm gonna go about doing that today with the Save Lands products. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to shooting. So we just got to the location, and I'm just gonna review the photo requirements so that they're fresh. We need, so no selfies, logo design needs to be shown, needs to be able to be cropped to a square, warm tones, natural light, they like a happy looking model, props encouraged, nature only, no parking lots, buildings, streets. They want like just like plain product shots, but then also action shot. They do like the shirt to be cutely tucked in. They like the logo to be 100% visible. I mean, they want 7 to 10 photos of each item, which is a lot. And there's 4 shirts, so we're just gonna have to be creative with the poses. I'll probably do a second or even a third shoot for these just so that I can have a lot of variety. So they only asked for 1 model, but I'm gonna have my model, Daphne, who's filming this right now, she's gonna shoot some of me, and I'm also gonna shoot some of her, and then hopefully we can maybe get a 3rd or a 4th model as well. That way there's a great chance of me being able to do another partnership. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so it's a sunnier day today. I figured we would get out and shoot a couple more just because I wasn't really feeling the extremely cloudy vibe the other day, but we got lucky with some sun, and we are at a different location today as well. So we are gonna get some more content for Save Lands. That is a wrap on the Save Lands shoot. I just wanted to touch on a couple of things before I end this video. So like I said, I'm not 100% sure how these brand partnerships came to be, or whatever you want to call this exchange of product for photos. My best guess is it has to do with a couple of things. One, that I am just really active on my Instagram account. I'm active on my stories, I'm active on my feed. I have a few subjects that I talk about often, some of those being living an environmentally friendly lifestyle and my diet. Once you get one brand partnership and you use things like hashtag ad, hashtag sponsor, things like that, I think that also leads to more people finding you. But also, if you have a brand that you really like, whenever you are using their product, do a little story, tag them, tag their account, use their hashtags. Most companies have branded hashtags, and once you start doing things like that, I really believe that's what leads brands to finding you and finding you to be appealing to work with. And especially as a photographer, we have skills that brands desire. Not everybody has a staff photographer, so you are really lucky in that sense, as you're just really desirable for brands to want to partner with. You can also use hashtags like micro-influencer or things like that. I've thrown those in there here and there on my posts, and that might also be a reason why people found me. But but just be really consistent, and I think that that's something that brands look for as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I had a lot of fun doing this partnership, and I'm looking forward to hopefully working with them again. And I will see you guys next time. As always, please subscribe and like this video down below.